Fluency English podcast. You can speak fluency and confidently.
Stop. Just stop. Whatever you're doing right now, just put it down.
Right now. Don't even think about it.
If you're holding a textbook, I want you to close it. Right now. If you've got a vocabulary app open on your phone, swipe it away.
Delete it. Seriously. Just delete the app.
I'm not even kidding. I feel like we need to have an emergency intervention, like right this second.
It's not an exaggeration. This is an intervention. And honestly, we're probably years too late.
I am actually hyperventilating. I just went through this pile of research, all this stuff on motor learning and language acquisition, and I had a realization that made me physically angry. Like I wanted to throw something.
Because you realized we've been lied to.
We've been doing it wrong. Everyone. The entire system is teaching it completely backward.
It's the great study trap, the academic scam we've all fallen for.
Yes, the scam. We have spent years, literally decades, telling people that to learn English, you just need to read more.
Listen more.
Yeah.
Write more.
Memorize more grammar tables. Do more flashcards.
Yeah.
And it's a lie. Maybe not on purpose, but it's less than half the story.
It's the mental trap. It's this incredibly dangerous idea that language is just an intellectual thing, like history or philosophy.
Exactly. And that's why I'm panicking, because I'm thinking about you listening to this right now. You've probably got a whole shelf of grammar books.
You've definitely watched hundreds of hours of YouTube videos explaining verb tenses.
You understand every single word we're saying right now. Your brain is a supercomputer, a genius, but then you open your mouth to say something.
Guys, nothing.
Silence. Or you stumble. Or you get that horrible drowning feeling of being trapped in your own head.
You freeze up.
You turn into a toddler. And it's not because you're stupid. It's not because you don't know the word.
No, not at all.
It's because we have been completely ignoring the physical reality of speaking. We've been trying to download software into a computer that isn't even built yet.
That's the epiphany. That's the core of this whole deep dive today. All the material we've been looking at makes this one distinction that changes everything.
What is it?
There is a brain, and there is a mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and they are not the same thing. In fact, most of the time, they are enemies.
The brain versus the mouth disconnect? Oh my God, that's it. That is the silent killer of fluency.
It's why you can ace a written test and then not be able to order a coffee without your heart pounding.
It makes so much sense. So my brain can be, like a C1 advanced level?
Your brain can be reading Shakespeare. You can be brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
But your mouth, your actual physical muscles in your lips, your tongue, your jaw, they could be at AA, complete beginner, untrained.
So I have this high-speed fiber optic connection in my head, but I'm trying to push all that data through a dial-up modem from 1995 that's attached to my face.
What a perfect and horrifying image. Yeah, that's exactly
That explains the freezing feeling. I know that feeling. You're in a meeting, you have the perfect idea in your head. It's smart, it's insightful.
grammatically flawless.
And you go to say it, and your tongue just feels like a lump of clay. It's just heavy. It won't move right.
Because in a way, it's dead to English.
Right.
It hasn't been activated. It's been asleep.
So what we're talking about here isn't another study tip.
God, no. This is a physical revolution. We are not going to give you a list of irregular verbs today.
Please don't. If I see another verb list, I think I'm going to scream.
We're going to talk about muscle. We're going to talk about biology. We're going to talk about the simple fact that if you don't train your mouth like an athlete, you will never, ever be fluent.
Never.
Never. I don't care how many books you read. You can't read your way to fluency any more than you can read your way to being able to do a backflip.
That's the hook. That's why we're basically yelling right now. This is 5 minutes a day that makes hours of studying totally obsolete.
This is the difference between knowing English and actually being an English speaker.
And it all starts with admitting you're the victim of a scam.
A huge, time-consuming scam called traditional language education.
Okay, let's unpack this scam, because the source material had this one analogy that, I literally put my head in my hands. It's the push-up analogy, and we have to go deep on this.
It's so simple, it's brilliant.
Okay, so picture this guy. Let's call him Steve. Steve wants to get strong. He wants to be able to do 50 push-ups.
A noble goal for Steve.
So what does Steve do? He doesn't get on the floor, no.
Of course not. Steve goes to the library.
He goes to the library. He gets the Encyclopedia of Pectoral Muscle Fibers. He studies the physics of gravity. He memorizes charts. He watches hours of videos of bodybuilders doing push-ups in super slow motion.
Steve is a PhD in push-up theory. He can write you a thesis on the optimal angle for your elbows.
He is a push-up scholar. He knows more about push-ups than the guy at the gym who's actually doing them.
Has Steve ever actually tried to do one?
Never. Not once. That's the practical part. He's still in the theory stage.
So the big day comes. Steve declares, I have completed my studies. I am now a master of the push-up. He gets on the floor. He has all the knowledge, all the theory. He lowers himself down and he tries to push up. What happens?
He face plants. Bam! Smashes his nose on the floor.
You can't even move an inch. Gravity just crushes him.
And why? Is Steve stupid? Did he not read enough books?
No. Steve is just weak. His muscles are weak.
He's weak, and oh my God, that is exactly what is happening with English learners.
It's a harsh way to put it, but it's the truth. We treat English like it's history class. We're just collecting facts. Oh, I know the third conditional. I memorize this list of vocabulary.
That's just knowing the theory of the push-up.
Exactly. But speaking isn't a history class.
It's a sport.
It's a motor skill.
Mm-hmm.
It is a physical act. It requires dozens of tiny coordinated muscles in your face, your tongue, your jaw, your throat. These are physical tissues.
They're muscles.
They are muscles. And if you have never drilled them, they will fail you the second you need them. You can know the theory of the sound, but if your tongue doesn't have the muscle memory to get into that position and hold it,
The sound won't come out right.
you'll just get a D or a T sound instead.
Yeah.
Because your tongue is weak.
The source calls it lazy mouth syndrome, and I love that phrase because it takes the shame away.
It does.
It's not a stupid brain, it's just a lazy mouth.
Exactly. And it's lazy for a reason. It's not your fault. It's been conditioned. Your mouth has spent your entire life moving in the specific patterns of your native language.
It has grooves, like a well-worn path in a forest.
Perfect analogy. Muscle memory paths. If you're a native French speaker, your lips are used to being tense and pushed forward. Your tongue sits in a certain way. If you're a native Japanese speaker, your jaw has very little vertical movement.
Those are the grooves your muscles have been carving for 20, 30, 40 years.
Right. And then English comes along and says, nope, I need you to do something completely different. I need your tongue to pull way back. I need your jaw to drop down. I need your lips to be relaxed.
So the mouth, it resists.
It literally fights back. It wants to snap back to the comfortable, familiar groove of your native language. It's a physical cage.
And that's why you freeze. You're not just fighting for a word, you're fighting against decades of physical conditioning. Your muscles are atrophied for English.
Of course you freeze.
This makes me so unbelievably angry about all the hours I wasted on flashcards. Seriously, I was sitting there trying to cram another 50 words into my brain while the actual instrument, my mouth, was just sitting there getting fat and lazy.
You were training the pilot, but you forgot to build the plane.
I have a world-class pilot trying to fly a kite made of paper.
So what's the shift?
We have to stop thinking mental. We have to start thinking muscular.
We need to leave the library.
And go to the gym, the mouth gym.
Yes, the mouth gym.
Okay, so if we're going to the mouth gym, what's the workout? Because I have to warn everyone listening, the source material here gets a little weird.
It gets very weird.
And let's just be brutally honest. What we are about to describe is going to make you look ugly.
You're going to feel gross.
You will feel like a complete fool. If you do this in public, people will probably call for help.
They will think you're having some kind of medical emergency.
Good. Let them. That is the price you pay for fluency. You have to be willing to look insane. This is like a physical exorcism of your old accent. You have to get weird.
All right. So the workout starts with a warm-up. Just like a real gym, you can't go straight to the heavy weights. You need to wake up the muscles. Wake up that dead tissue.
Okay, exercise number 1, the lip rolls. I call it the motorbike.
It's simple, but it's so effective. You just close your lips loosely and blow air through them so they flap together like a horse. Purr.
I feel ridiculous even thinking about it. Why? Why am I doing this? It feels like something a 5-year-old would do.
Because a 5-year-old's mouth is relaxed. As adults, we hold so much tension in our lips. Especially when you're nervous about speaking a foreign language, what's the first thing you do?
You clench, I purse my lips, I lock them up tight.
Exactly. And a tight muscle can't move quickly. A tense muscle is a slow muscle. The lip roll, that vibration, physically forces the muscles to relax. It brings blood flow to the surface. It literally warms up the tissue.
It's like shaking out your legs before you run a race.
That's precisely what it is. You're shaking out your face. You're telling your body, hey, we're about to do some work here. Wake up.
Okay, so I'm buzzing. Brr. My face is tingling. What's next? Because the next one, I tried it, and I'm not going to lie, I almost gagged.
Yes. The tongue stretch.
Yeah.
This is the one that really separates the serious learners from the hobbyists.
Because it feels so wrong.
Most people won't do it because it feels too intimate, too weird.
Describe it. Make everyone listening uncomfortable right now.
Okay. You stick your tongue all the way out. And I don't mean just peeking out. I mean you are trying to touch your chin with the tip of your tongue. You push until you feel a stretch at the very root of your tongue, way back in your throat.
And it hurts a little.
It should. Then you pull it all the way back
Yeah.
as if you're trying to swallow it. And you repeat that. Out. In. Out. In.
It feels like there's a worm in my mouth. It feels raw and exposed.
It feels that way because you never do it. Your tongue lives its whole life in the comfortable cage of your mouth.
Yeah.
But English requires your tongue to be an acrobat. It has to move from the roof of your mouth to behind your teeth in a millisecond. If it's stiff, your speech will be clumsy and slurred. You are literally stretching a caged muscle.
I did for 10 seconds, and I felt a burn in a place I didn't even know I had a muscle.
That's the weakness leaving the body. That burn is growth.
I love that. The weakness leaving the body. Okay. What's next in this bizarre workout?
The jaw loosening.
The big yawn.
Just open your mouth as wide as you can, like a massive yawn. Feel the tension crack in the hinges of your jaw. Many languages are spoken with a very tight, closed jaw. English isn't one of them.
You need space.
You need vertical space for those big open vowel sounds. Cat, hot, father. If your jaw's clamped shut, you're just mumbling. You're killing the sound. Drop the jaw.
Okay, last one in the warm-up. The smile stretch. This one sounds nice, but it's actually painful.
It is. It's a painful, exaggerated, maniacal smile. You pull the corners of your mouth back as far as they can go. Show every single tooth. You should look unhinged.
Like the Joker.
Exactly. And you hold it until your cheeks start to burn.
And they burn fast. It's like 10 seconds in and I'm shaking.
That burn is you activating your zygomaticus muscles. Those control expression, intonation, the music of your voice. If your face is frozen, your voice will be flat, monotone.
Okay, so after all this, the source talks about the tingle.
The tingle is the goal.
After just 60 seconds of this, the buzzing, the stretching, the yawning, the crazy smile, your mouth feels different. It's not cold anymore.
It feels warm. It feels loose. It almost feels bigger than it was a minute ago.
It feels ready.
Yes. And that is a sensation that 99% of English learners have never, ever felt before a conversation. They go in cold. But after this, the instrument is tuned. The physical barrier is gone. You are now capable of making the sounds.
Okay, so my face is tingling. I look like I've been mildly electrocuted. I'm ready. Now we have to move to the next phase. Psychological warfare.
The scariest tool in your house.
The mirror.
Just the mirror.
Why is this so terrifying? I hate this. I hate watching myself talk, especially in another language.
Everyone does.
Mm-hmm.
Because you see the struggle. You see the hesitation in your eyes. You see your mouth making shapes that feel foreign. You look at yourself and you see an imposter.
I see an idiot. That's what my brain says. You look and sound like an idiot. It's so humiliating.
And that voice. That is the inner critic. That is the real enemy of fluency. And the mirror technique is designed to kill it.
You have to murder your inner critic.
While looking it directly in the eye.
Okay, so how do we do it? What's the exercise?
You get close to the mirror, uncomfortably close. You stare into your own eyes, and you pick one power sentence.
Not the pen is on the table?
No, God, no. Nothing useless, something real, something that means something to you, like I'm becoming a confident speaker, or my voice is strong.
I will be understood.
Perfect. And you say it
No.
to your own reflection.
How many times?
5 times. Out loud, clearly. And you do not break eye contact with yourself.
Oh, man. Okay, describe what happens. The source talks about a shift that happens between the first rep and the 5th.
The first time you say it, it's pure terror. You're blushing. You feel incredibly awkward and stupid. You want to look away. You want to laugh.
It feels so unnatural.
But you source yourself. You say it again, louder, and then again. By the 4th or 5th time, something clicks. The mirror stops being a judge.
What does it become?
It becomes a coach. You stop thinking, I look stupid. And you start thinking, oh, my lips didn't round enough on that O sound, or my jaw was too tight there. You shift from emotional to analytical. You become objective.
You're desensitizing yourself to your own face.
You're owning it. You're saying, yes, this is what I look like when I speak English. So what? If you can't stand to look at yourself speaking, how can you expect anyone else to listen to you?
Wow. Wait, say that again?
If you can't look at yourself, how can you expect anyone else to?
That hits hard. That's a tough pill to swallow.
It creates this powerful feedback loop. You see the movement, you hear the sound, you feel it in your mouth. It grounds the language in your physical body. You stop feeling like you're playing a character and you start becoming the speaker.
Okay. So the engine is warmed up. We've confronted the driver in the mirror. Now it's time to actually drive.
And we're not just going to drive, we're going to race.
This is section 4, the speed run. And this is all about shadowing. But I need to be crystal clear. This is not the repeat after me shadowing from your high school language class.
No,
Yeah.
that is useless. Let's kill that idea right now. In school, the teacher says a sentence, you wait 3 seconds, and then the whole class drones it back like zombies.
Where is the Teton Library?
That's not shadowing. That's just, I don't know, it's just chanting. It's worthless. It gives your brain too much time to get in the way.
Too much time to translate and analyze and second guess.
Exactly. Real shadowing, the kind that works, is parasitic.
Parasitic, I love that. You become a parasite on the sound.
You listen to a native speaker, a podcast, a movie clip, anything,
Yeah.
and you speak with them, not after them, with them. You are 1 millisecond behind their voice. You are literally riding their sound wave.
You have to copy everything.
Everything. The speed, the
Yeah.
rhythm, the intonation, the emotion. When they breathe. You are trying to become their vocal twin.
The source calls it the no translation zone.
Because it happens too fast for your brain to translate. That's the entire point. If you try to stop and think about the grammar, you're lost. The wave moves on without you. You're forced to shut off your analytical brain.
You're bypassing the pilot.
You're letting the mouth fly the plane. It's pure motor skill. You're tapping directly into the muscle memory centers.
It's the baby method. Babies don't learn grammar rules. They don't know what a noun is. They just mimic the sounds the giants are making.
Pure mimicry. No intellectual analysis. That's how you absorb the music of the language, not just the words.
And then from there, we can turn it into a video game. We can level up the fluency loop.
This is how you take one simple sentence and extract every drop of fluency out of it.
So you pick one sentence, just one. Let's use the one from the source. I am going to improve my English.
Okay. So, level 1.
Slow motion.
Super slow. Exaggerated. I am. Go to. You feel every single movement. You feel the worm of your tongue moving from one position to the next. You are programming the physical movements into your muscle memory.
It's very deliberate. You're building the road before you drive on it.
Level 2. Normal speed. Just say it like you would in a normal conversation. I'm going to improve my English. Comfortable. Natural.
Level 3. This is the one that breaks your brain in the best way. Hyperspeed.
I'm going to improve my English.
So fast it feels wrong.
Faster than you think you can say it.
Yeah.
You have to push the engine until it redlines. You say it so fast that the words start to blur together.
Okay, but why? What's the point of that? Nobody actually talks that fast. Why train at a speed you'll never use?
2 reasons. First, it's psychological.
Right.
It shatters the belief that I am a slow speaker.
Yeah.
You prove to your own brain that your mouth is physically capable of moving that fast.
It breaks a mental barrier.
Totally.
Yeah.
But second, and this is the real magic, when you force your mouth to go that fast, it has to find the shortcuts.
The shortcuts.
Yes. Your mouth physically cannot pronounce every single letter perfectly at that speed. It's impossible. So what does it do? It starts to do what native speakers do naturally. It starts to blend sounds together.
So going to becomes.
Goina. It has to. To keep up, improve my becomes improv my. You stop saying individual words, and you start creating a connected flow of sound. You discover the natural linking of the language by necessity.
And there's this feeling. I did this for like 2 minutes, and I felt it. It's like a click. Suddenly you're not thinking anymore. You're just flowing.
That's the flow state. That's what fluency feels like. And you can create that feeling in 5 minutes in your bedroom.
Yeah.
You don't need to fly to another country. You just need to push your speed until your thinking brain gives up.
That is incredible. And that feeling of connection, of the words linking together, that leads directly to the next big hack, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. This is the biggest lie your textbook ever told you.
We need to talk about sound clusters.
The secret language of native speakers. This is why you can read the news, but you can't understand a TV show.
Right. The textbook teaches you English like it's a wall of books. One word, then the next word, then the next.
I am sewing. Care. Do store.
You sound like a GPS from 2005, recalculating.
Exactly. It's stiff. It's robotic. But real native English isn't bricks. It's water. It flows. Natives don't speak in words. They speak in sound clusters.
Little trains of words that get smashed together.
They get melted down into one new sound.
Give me the examples. The ones from the research are just mind-blowing.
Okay. Textbook phrase. What are you doing? 4 words.
Clear, simple.
In real life.
One sound.
What you doing?
What you doing? It's not even real words. If you look up what you in the dictionary, it's not there.
Exactly. The R and the U are basically gone. They've been crushed.
Yeah.
How about did you eat?
Becomes J-E.
Eat. Or even faster, jeet.
Gee, that sounds like a sound effect.
It is. It's a
Oh.
single beat. I don't know,
Oh,
becomes.
no.
And if your ear is listening for the 3 separate bricks of I don't know, you will completely miss the bucket of water that is I don't know.
This is it. I was trying to do math, adding one word plus another word, but everyone else was just singing a song.
That is the perfect analogy.
Hmm.
Grammar is math. It has rules and logic. Speaking is music. It has rhythm and flow.
And the key to the music is that lazy sound, right? The schwa.
Schwa, the ghost vowel. It's the most common sound in all of English, and most students don't even know it exists.
It's the ah sound.
It's the laziest sound you can make. In the word about, you don't say about, you say about. The A is a schwa.
Or banana. It's not banana.
It's bunan. The first and last A's are lazy. If you pronounce them clearly, you sound like a robot. To sound native, you have to be lazy.
So the drill for this is to stop thinking about letters and start thinking about beats, like rap lyrics.
Exactly. Find the beat. Let me know. Dad, dad, day. Let me know. Don't think about the spelling. Feel the rhythm.
What are you doing becomes what you doing. Da da day.
Yes. You can even record yourself over a simple drum beat. Make English dance.
Yeah.
When you catch the rhythm, the words they just come out. You stop searching for them because the rhythm pulls them out of you.
The rhythm pulls them out of you.
Yeah.
That's a powerful idea.
It's the carrier wave. Lose the rhythm, you lose everything.
Okay. So we've got the physical muscles warmed up. We've got the speed. We've got the rhythm and the flow. But there's still one final piece missing. The thing that stops people from sounding like really fast, rhythmic robots.
We have to talk about the soul.
The ghost in the machine.
Emotion.
This is section 6, the robot crisis.
Because we've all heard it. A student with perfect grammar, great vocabulary, maybe even good pronunciation, but they sound dead.
I am very happy to be here today. The weather is nice.
It's so creepy. It sounds completely insincere, like they're being forced to read a script at gunpoint.
It's the pilot versus plane analogy again. The brain is so terrified of making a grammar mistake that it locks down all the controls. The voice becomes monotone because the brain is holding on for dear life.
It's afraid to show any personality because personality might lead to a mistake.
So how do we break that paralysis? How do we inject a soul into the machine?
We use what the source calls the schizophrenic actor method.
I love that name. It sounds intense. It sounds like something you learn in a Juilliard acting class.
It kind of is. You take one simple, boring, neutral sentence, like it's going to be a great day, and you force it through a cycle of extreme emotions.
You're forcing your brain to switch gears?
You're forcing it to feel something. Okay, let's try it. Say that sentence, it's going to be a great day, but say it angrier, like absolutely furious.
It's gonna be a great day.
Okay, good. Now say it sad, totally devastated. Your world has just ended.
Quietly, sadly. It's gonna be a great day.
Now say it ecstatic. You just won the lottery. Pure joy.
It's gonna be a great day.
Okay, now be honest. In those 3 seconds,
Yeah.
when you were being angry or sad, were you thinking about grammar?
No, not at all.
What were you thinking about?
Nothing. I was just feeling angry. The words they just came out. They were carried by the emotion.
That is the hack. That's the biological loophole. When you focus on expressing an emotion, the emotional center of your brain, the limbic system, it hijacks the analytical part. The fear paralysis just vanishes because your brain is too busy being sad or happy to worry about verb tenses.
So you're distracting your inner critic with feelings.
You're overwhelming it. And in doing so, you're teaching your brain and your mouth that English isn't just a code to be assembled. It's a vehicle for your soul. It proves you can be you in English. You can be funny. You can be sarcastic. You don't have to be a robot.
And this connects to the this means that
Yeah.
system, right?
Yes. Stop translating words. Start
Yeah.
translating feelings.
What does that mean exactly?
Okay, when you learn the phrase, I'm starving, the traditional way is to link that English phrase to the word for very hungry in your native language.
Right. Starving equals muy hambriento. You create a mental bridge.
And that bridge is too slow. It's a bottleneck. The new way is to connect the English phrase, I'm starving, directly to the physical sensation of an empty, rumbling stomach.
So there's no middleman, no translation step.
None.
Yeah.
Sensation to sound. When you feel that hunger pang, the phrase, I'm starving, should just pop into your head. When you see a beautiful sunset, you shouldn't think of the word for beautiful. in your language and then translate it. You should feel that sense of awe. And the English word beautiful or gorgeous should just ride out on that feeling.
This is completely dismantling everything I thought I know about learning a language. We're tearing down the whole system.
We're stripping it down to what actually works, to human biology, to muscle and emotion.
But I can hear it now. I can hear the listener's objection. It's screaming through my headphones. This all sounds amazing. You guys are insane. I love it, but I don't have time.
I have a job. I have kids. I'm too tired.
I can't spend an hour a day buzzing my lips and talking to myself in a mirror.
And that is the final, most important excuse that we have to absolutely demolish, because you don't need an hour.
You don't even need half an hour.
This is Section 7, the 5-minute revolution.
The no excuse protocol. It takes 5 minutes.
5. You spend more time than that scrolling through social media while you're waiting for the microwave.
You absolutely do. If you have time to watch one TikTok, you have time to completely retrain your mouth. There are no more excuses.
So let's lay it out. The recipe. The daily adrenaline shot for your mouth.
Okay, minute 1.
Warm up. The motorboat lips. The tongue stretch. The big yawn. The crazy smile. Get the blood flowing. You can do this in the shower where no one can see you. You can do it in your car on the way to work.
Minute 2.
The mirror. The stare down. Get your own face. Say your power sentence. I am doing this. Kill that inner critic before it wakes up.
Minute 3 and minute 4. 2 minutes.
Shadowing. The parasite. Put in your headphones. Play a 2-minute clip of a podcast or a speech. Mimic it. Don't think. Just copy the music.
And the final minute. Minute 5.
The fluency loop. Pick one sentence from what you just shadowed and run the levels. Slow motion, normal speed, 8 per speed. Push it till it breaks. Feel the click.
And then you're done. 5 minutes. That's it.
That's it. Go about your day.
But does it really work? Can 5 minutes a day actually change anything? It seems too small, too easy.
It's the power of compound interest. Doing it once is pointless. It's like doing one push-up and expecting to have big muscles. But you do this every day for 30 days.
And what happens?
You literally change the biology of your mouth. The muscles get stronger. The neural pathways in your brain for English sounds get thicker and faster. You carve new grooves.
You're not just studying English anymore.
You're training English. You've moved from the library to the gym. And the gym gets results you can actually feel.
I am so fired up right now. I feel like I need to go sprint down the story. I want to start making these noises right now.
That's the energy. You need that intensity. You need to attack the language physically.
Okay, let's bring this home. This is the final challenge for everyone listening.
This is the ultimatum.
You've heard all this. You've felt the energy. You have a choice right now. This deep dive is about to end. You can turn this off, pick up your grammar book, and stay exactly where you are for the rest of your life.
You can keep being Steve, the push-up genius who can't do a single push-up.
You can be that person who stays silent in meetings, the person who just smiles and nods because you're too slow to jump in. You can watch jobs, promotions, friendships, and life experiences just float by.
That is the opportunity cost.
Yeah.
Every single day that you don't do this, you are actively choosing silence. You are choosing to be a smaller version of yourself.
Or you can make a tiny promise to yourself right now.
A tiny, aggressive promise.
I want you to say it out loud, right now. I don't care where you are. If you're on a bus, whisper it. If you're home alone, shout it. Say these 5 words. I will train my mouth.
Say it. I will train my mouth.
We're not saying repeat to remember. That's the old way. That's the library.
We're saying repeat to become.
Yes, that's the mantra. Repeat to become.
Become the speaker.
Yeah.
Become the person whose voice is heard. Become the person who doesn't just know English, but who lives in English.
So start buzzing your lips. Start sticking your tongue out. Look insane to your family. Who cares? You are physically building a new you. You're building the damn plane.
The gym is open. The workout is only 5 minutes.
The gym is open. Get in there. Stop studying. Start sweating.
Go.
No. This has been the deep dive. Now go move your mouth.